everybody. We are here at Coda Park. It's the north end of Bantayan Island. You just take the highway, the national highway on the west side of the island, all the way north till it almost runs to the end, and then you'll be at Coda Park. But it's low tide, or kind of like a mid tide, and these kids here found some seaweed, and they've been eating it. They pick the seaweed off of these rocks right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, can you show me where the seaweed is? Yeah, yeah, go ahead and get some. Just pull it off of the rocks. Oh, okay. Can I try it? I can try to eat. Try to eat some. Yeah, they're rinsing it off for me. And this is good? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's crunchy and salty. See right there? It's these little balls. There's a little bit of sand in it because, you know, you can't rinse it off. They rinse it off where they're kind of stirring it all up, but still, yeah, it's not bad. So if you have to live, find yourself lost at sea, and you stroll up on a deserted island, look around on the ground, on the rocks and stuff, and you may see some of these seaweed things. And they filled a plastic bag. See that plastic bag in her hand? They filled that with the seaweed. I'm going to turn on my selfie cam. Is that selfie cam? Oh, that's a pause button.
You're so smart.
Okay, so anyway, so this is it. I'm going to turn the camera around and see if I can get a picture of me eating it. See right here? Whoop, right here. So take these little balls like that. And anyway, we're back here. These guys are going fishing. They threw out their net, I think, and now they're trying to spook up the fish into their net. There's little fish here. Maybe like, well, am I zoomed in? Yeah, I'm zoomed in. Maybe like that big. And they get those and throw them in a soup thing. So anyway, we will be back with more. Well, I'll walk down the you've seen this on my Coda Park video, but we'll be back with more. Like I said, that's the lighthouse over there, so you don't run into the rocks at the north tip. I don't know if I've ever seen a light on there, but I bet it works. And over there is Leyte, maybe, and that way might be the north tip. Masbate is over there somewhere. Panay is over there, island, and Negros, I can see the mountain edge here, but you probably can't get over that way. So we're kind of in the center. If you geographically, we're almost in smack dab center of the Philippines, all the islands, as close as you can get to being smack dab with all the islands everywhere. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. You guys have fun. Anyway, these kids here are fishing with a little hook and a line. Think they might get lucky. See. Hi there. How are you? You catching fish?
Yeah.
You caught any yet? Not yet? There's some down on here. There's some fish down here. I saw them. There's a bunch, maybe 25 small fish, maybe like that big. Maybe 25. Yes, yeah, some of these kids speak good English. Like that one girl back there, she spoke good, and the rest of them weren't sure what I was saying. But anyway, they've kind of had to patch this pier with this plywood here, and so you see there's a hole down here too. But around here somewhere, I'm looking for the fish so I can tell those kids. There's a little seaweed patch there. That's where the fish will hide, inside of there. they'll breed and hide. I don't know how dry this gets at low tide, but you can see out there that gets kind of above the water line, and these become like tide pools. But at super low tide, I'm sure this thing just pretty much dries out. However, seagrass doesn't usually grow good where it dries out. Oh, there's a fish right there heading off that way. I don't know if you can see. I can. But over here. Hi there. Yeah, I was looking to see if there were any fish here, because you know, usually near shores usually fished out pretty good. Everybody's always fishing, taking the shortest trip, or you have to paddle like those guys do. They don't have a motor, so they do all this inshore fishing, and you can get a meal every day. A couple of meals, enough to feed your family, or your brother, or sister, your mother, your father. Usually, if you just work it around the shoreline. And again, you're eating it's a soup like stuff. They put soup and some water and lemongrass and the fish, and I always like ginger. Yeah, there's a whole school of fish right there, a whole school of small fish. Yeah, there's a fisher right here. I don't know if they're listening, but anyway, they're out there in the center there. But I don't even know if they have bait. They just have like a little nylon line and a fish hook. They just throw it out there like, you know, like kids. They're just kind of pretending to fish. But anyway, I better get back. My wife is going to get her ID card. This is the other side. This is the northernmost tip of Bantayan Island right there. That's it. That's the northernmost tip. You go there, you're at the northernmost tip. And this is called, the town here is Madre Dios. It's also called Lawis, L-A-W-I-S. Lawis is the original name, and then there was some bishop or something that somehow assigned the name to Madre Dios. But a lot of the people still call it Lawis. So if you ever hear that, you'll know it's Madre Dios. The maps show Madre Dios. There's a bunch of little fish over there running everywhere. Little tiny things. Little bitty tiny things. I don't know if you can see them. They're just running around in circles. A whole school of them in the tide pool. So this is a lot cleaner than it used to be. It used to really be trashed. But they're starting to, you know, see all this, all the development work. They built the seawall, and then a lot of the sand got washed out. And then they came back in. See this thing here, they constantly have to repair this, because the rebar in these rusted, they crack. If they made them 4 inches thick and put the rebar in and not exposed at the ends, it lasts longer. So I can walk here. But if I was them, I'd just eliminate all of this now that they built this cement part, and just start the stairs right there and just going out, and you don't have to maintain all this part that's already coming undone. So I'm just walking on the side where the big beam is here, so I'm not worried about it. Everybody's here, and they closed this place down. They was building a lot of restaurants and stuff here, and it was becoming a popular site for, you know, all the locals, you know, to come. And then the COVID hit, and they started using this as a quarantine area. They got some rooms and stuff here. I don't know what condition they're in, if they're still rentable, but they had this as a quarantine area, and they ran all the restaurants and all the business out, killed all the work, and everybody put, you know, all their savings into these places, and then they just shut them down. You know, it's like, what's that? Oh, also this is Coda Fort right here. Again, if you saw my video, Coda Park, you'll see that one. So anyway, this is new. I just saw that. This used to be the Blue Lobster here, and it was a little, you know, Filipino food. This was a tea house, which is now by my beach, and it's doing booming business there. They actually set it up in the front of their house in the front yard, and it's all landscaped and really nice. So anyway, here's the wife. They got a little government office thing here for tourism and what other government services they might need at the time being. So we're back, and I again go to a fort right there, just a small fort built back in the 1700s or 1600s or 1400s or something. They made the cement with egg yolks. Can you believe that? That's what it says on the sign. Egg yolks, and mixed it in with other stuff, and it's what, and it's still here today, so it must work pretty dang good. So remember, don't forget your egg yolks in your cement mixture. So I'll leave you with a shot of I Love Soda Park right there, and we'll be back with more from my paradise on Bantayan Island. Bye for now.